Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Alright, this is the big boy right here. Now, let's get right into this. First off, the price. On contract, this will run you $299. So you're looking at $300 with a 2-year contract. Off contract, it'll run you anywhere between $750 and $850, whether you buy it from Best Buy or from a local carrier or from a Target or Radio Shack, whatever. Now let me tell y'all a quick story on how I got mine. Today is the release date at Sprint, October 17th. So I went to Sprint this morning. I am eligible for an upgrade, so I figured, you know what? Let me just sign another 2-year contract and get it for $299. One thing now, the only reason I'm bringing this up, fellas, I want y'all to be careful. Now, if you got an old school Sprint plan, like I have, when you have the $99, everything unlimited, that's unlimited text, talk, and internet. That's the important part, unlimited internet. When you go to Sprint, if you're eligible for an upgrade and you want to get a Galaxy Note 4, they're going to try to get you out of that contract because they don't have that deal at Sprint anymore. There's no more $99, everything unlimited. So if you got that, you're what they call grandfathered into that plan. So now let me give y'all some advice. So when I got to the desk, I tried to, use my upgrade and they told me I got to start a new contract where I only get, I can start from anywhere from 2 gigs all the way up to, 30, 40 gigs a month. But the price is ridiculous. So what I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to just go to Best Buy and buy the phone outright off contract. This way I can keep my same plan. Only problem is they don't have it available at Best Buy yet. They didn't have it at Radio Shack yet, whatever. So I was going to wait. But shout out to all the Craigslist gangsters out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I went on Craigslist and I found one for $700 flat. All right, so that's what I did. So I got the Sprint version for $700 and I still got my $99 everything unlimited plan. All right, so like I said, the only reason I brought that up, if you got a $99 plan, be careful because you could lose it. I understand you want to get the Note 4 immediately, but don't let them talk you out of getting that old contract. Don't let them talk you into getting a new contract. Don't do that. Now, y'all know I hate talking about specs, but since this is an unboxing video, let's just cover the specs real quick, get them out the way so we don't ever have to talk about them again. Real quick presentation. Now, same typical Samsung presentation, but this time you don't have that fancy wood grain box. They went with an all-white box. All right, so we got some of the specs on the back of the box. Let's go through those real quick. All right, so you got the Super AMOLED screen, ultimate viewing. All right, so this is a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display. Alright, Quad HD. This is right up there with the Galaxy S5. Some people even saying that it's better than the LG G3, better than the iPhone 6 Plus. We're going to have to see for ourselves. Alright, so you got the camera. We'll go through all this in a minute. Enhanced S Pen, fast charging. Alright, that's important. Now you got fast charging on this without having to use the big USB 3.0, the supercharger plug. I'll show you what that means in a minute. All right, so let's unbox this real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to make this take too long because I do got to go somewhere. All right, presentation looks good. Pull this out. Inside, you get the phone. Let's just power this up real quick. Now, of course, since I bought this off Craigslist, I had to throw the battery in real quick and activate it on the spot. Make sure I wasn't getting beat. But it was a good deal. I got it. It's on. It's working good. Inside, fellas, ladies, say it with me. The usual books and shit. No surprises right there. Now, shout out to Samsung for following Apple's lead. Well, not really Apple's lead. I don't want to say it like that because Samsung been doing this for years already too. Free headphones. Now I'm a big fan of getting free headphones. I'll probably never use them, but who knows? One time, what I do is I like to leave these in the car, leave them somewhere. When you forget your gym headphones, now you got a fresh set of headphones on deck at all times. And these look like some quality headphones. All right, real nice. Not the little cheesy ones. Quality headphones with a set of earbuds. All right, different size earbuds because everybody knows everybody got different size ear holes. All right, let me just drop these in to see how they feel. Yeah, these feel nice and comfortable. I'm shaking my head and they stay in there real good. All right, so nice free headphones on deck. Can't go wrong with that. Now here's the cable. This is what I mean now. Remember the old USB 3.0 cable that came with your Galaxy Note 3? That big giant one? Now you got regular size again. All right, now let me know in the comments if that big one was kind of annoying to y'all. That one, I don't know. Even though I did go out and buy about 5 of them, some big giant ones off Amazon, now, of course, they're going to switch it back to this one, which is not a problem because if you got a Galaxy Note 12, it still uses this one. All right, so let me Let me turn my phone on silent real quick. I'm getting a whole bunch of notifications. All right. Okay, so this is your fast charge. Here's your wall adapter. Now this is the fast charge one, even though it's the same size as the regular one, but fast charge. So that means you could charge your phone from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. So do the math. You could probably get a full charge in about an hour. Maybe an hour, a little bit over an hour, but you get a full charge from 0 to full charge. All right, so that's a win right there. Let's see what else you get in here. All right, now these are your stylus changes. Do I even, let's just, matter of fact, I don't even need to open these up. All these are is, if your S Pen tip starts to mess up, this is a little clamp right here. You pull out the tip of your S Pen and you pop a new one in. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had every Galaxy Note that came out, every Galaxy Note tablet that came out. I never once had to use these. I never had to, and I use my S Pen every day, all the time. I never had to change these. But keep them on deck anyway. Who knows? You might just get unlucky one day and have to change it. So keep it on deck. So that's all you get inside the box. Now let's take a look at the actual phone. I'm getting some updates right now. Like I said, I already started this up. I already activated it, but I haven't played with any of the menus yet. Haven't set up the Wi-Fi. Haven't done anything. Right out the box, though, I can tell you that the phone has a nice premium feel to it. All right, that was one of my main gripes with the original Galaxy Note series, even the Galaxy Note 2, the Galaxy Note 3, all the Galaxy Notes that have been out. My main gripe is that they kind of felt cheesy. You know, they kind of felt light and plasticky. Even the last of the Note 3, when they had that aluminous look to the side, not real aluminum, but, you know, had the aluminum look to the side. Yeah, it kind of made it feel a little bit more premium, but it still felt cheap. Now you got real aluminum on the side. Now I went with the black version, and the thing is, they painted the aluminum black. Now, you could go either way on that one. Personally, I would have liked to have just plain aluminum on the sides, whatever, but they painted it. Who knows? My only fear with this is, this might start to chip. You know, if you drop this or if you beat your phone up, this might start to chip and it might start looking ugly. So, of course, I recommend getting the case on this. Now, let's go through some of the specs real quick as we look around the phone. On the front, you got a 3.7 megapixel front-facing camera. All right, so all y'all cats with the selfies out there, this is a selfie beast right here. 3.7, yeah, good selfies on deck. All right, so you got your 3.7 megapixel front-facing camera. You got your sensors on the top. Nothing fancy. On the bottom, you got your home button and you got your 2 touch capacitive buttons. So now you got your recently used apps and you got a back button, just like the Galaxy S5. If you hold down the recently used app buttons, it'll take you to your widgets and all that, take you to all your home screens. You could also pinch and zoom just for that. Like I said, I'm not going to turn this into a full review. We're just going to do a quick overview. Your home button with your built-in fingerprint scanner. Now, I must say, after getting used to using the S5 fingerprint scanner, I can get it to work 90% of the time. All right, so I'm really going to play with this one. We're going to see if we can bump that number up to maybe 95%. I doubt if it's going to be as good as the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus because, like I already got both of them phones, and I already know that those fingerprint scanners are beast. But we'll see. I'm going to go into this with an open mind. Hopefully, it's just as good. On the side, you got your volume up and down button. Now, you see the difference between on the Note 3 and the Note 4? You see how the button just looks better. It's like 2 separate buttons. Even though it's in one compartment, but you can just see the separation now. Okay, so you got your volume up and down. On the bottom, this is your micro USB charging port. You got your S Pen. Okay, now if you notice, the S Pen, the tip of it is black. As opposed to on the Galaxy Note 3, just a shiny S Pen. Now, whatever color phone you get, the tip is going to be that color. All right, so when the gold version comes out, you're going to have a gold tip S Pen. Other side, you got your power button. A little bit thinner now than the old power button. The phone just feels thinner and lighter right off the gate. It feels thinner and lighter than the Galaxy Note 3. I'm definitely digging that. On the back, you got a 16 megapixel camera that shoots 4K video with optical image stabilization. Now, if y'all seen my camera test for the Galaxy Note 3, a lot of people complained that, you know, it was kind of shaky and all of that. We'll see how this one works. I'm definitely going to do a camera test with this one, and we'll see if that optical image stabilization makes a big difference or if it's just a fancy term. You also have your LED flash, and you have your heart rate monitor. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all again. I'd probably use the heart rate monitor maybe twice on my Galaxy S5, maybe twice or 3 times, and that's really just when I'm battling somebody. You know, when you go head up with somebody, got an iPhone, and y'all going feature for feature, I pull out my S5 and I do the fingerprint. I do the heart rate monitor and say you can't do this on your iPhone. So that's just a nice touch. I'll probably never use it, but all y'all health nuts out there, you may use it. Who knows? Now you got the speaker on the back. Or off the gate, I could already tell y'all that's something I'm not feeling. Now, even though it is raised up a little, you see the plastic on it is raised up a little. That's supposed to be so when you lay your phone flat down, it's not laying completely flat on the speaker. So if you're playing music, you'll still be able to hear it. But why not put it on the front? You know, even the side to me is better than on the back. That's like the worst possible place for a speaker, in my opinion. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all think. You know, like I said, I'm spoiled from using my HTC M8 with the speakers on the front. You know, you get spoiled. But whatever, it is what it is. Speakers on the back. All right, on the top, you got your IR blaster. That's important. That's another thing. If you're having a battle with somebody with an iPhone, all you have to do is pull out your Galaxy Note, pull out your Galaxy S5, whatever Android phone you got that has an IR blaster, and just go like this. Just point right there and say, see what that is? And that's it. And then people with iPhones, they can't say nothing. Now, we just having fun right now. But IR blaster, you got your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Standard stuff. Now, battery. Let's pull this off. Let's look at the battery on this one. Let's see how easy this is to come off. All right. Real simple. Battery, 3,220 milliamps. All right, so that's bigger than your Galaxy Note 3. Now, I hear people saying that they was rocking the Galaxy Note 3 battery all day with no problem. Whatever. I tend to disagree. All right, but then again, you got to remember, I am an online warrior, internet beast. I'm on the phone all day, 24/7. I was out of my Galaxy Note 3. I was getting about 6 hours heavy use. So with this, the battery's bigger. I'm assuming that maybe go from 6 hours to maybe 7.5. But the best thing about this is removable battery. All right, so now I could go out and get 3 or 4, replacement batteries, and then I won't have a problem. All right, so I'm definitely going to be online warrior status with this phone because I'm going to have a bunch of batteries. I'm pretty sure Zero Lemon's going to come out with the beast. Look, the Zero Lemon beast. For all y'all cats that don't know, if you got it, especially if you got a G3. If you got a G3, you need this Zero Lemon battery. All right, it turns it into a whole new phone. Now look at this. I'm 53%. I've been online warrior status on this phone all day since 6 o'clock in the morning. Now it's, what, 7 o'clock at night almost, and I still got 53% left. All right, so same thing with this. You're going to be able to put a extended battery on it with no problem. All right, removable battery. You got your microSD card slot right here, your SIM slot right here, and look how big the speaker is. But when you put that grill back over it, it's only this much of the grill. I don't know. They could have had a bigger cutout for that. Who knows? We'll see what that means. Whatever. As far as the specs, though, what other specs we need to cover real quick? What about the processor? All right, now the processor on this, you got a, let me see, Snapdragon 805, 2.7 gigahertz, quad-core processor, blah, blah, blah. Banging processor, all right? Silky smooth. Silky smooth. Y'all know I hate talking about specs, so whatever. It's the same specs that you could just Google, same specs that you could go on any website and just print them out for yourself. No reason for me to get too deep into this. Now, the phone does have 3 gigabytes of RAM. What that means is it's cutting down on the lag factor. All right, so you're going to have less lag on this. So that's basically all of the specs that we really need to cover. If you want to get all of the detailed specs with the pixel density and all of that, I will tell you that it's 1440 by 2560, which is 550 on the PPIs, which is extremely high, which means it's beautiful display. Now, I'm going to have to do a side-by-side comparison and see if it lives up to the hype. But from what I'm hearing, it's a better display than the LG G3, better display than the iPhone 6 Plus. We're going to have to see for ourselves. But just looking at it fresh out the box, the display does look beautiful. Now, of course, I'm going to get rid of this flipboard stuff. I don't really use that too much. We can speed that up. You see that little transition? I hate slow transitions. So we're going to the settings. We'll speed up all the animations. By the time we do the real review, we'll have this joint running silky smooth. All right. Now, let's do a quick size comparison just for all the cats that want to see, is this phone too big or how does this stack up to all the phones that's out right now? So next to your Galaxy Note 3, pretty much the same size. It's a little bit taller than your Note 3. All right, but it's thinner and lighter. Of course, now, a main question that people are going to ask is, if you got a Galaxy Note 3, should you upgrade to a Galaxy Note 4? Now, everybody's different, but my answer would be, of course you should. Every single spec on this is better than the Galaxy Note 3. So even if it was just one spec, even if it was just, 8 megapixel going to 16 megapixel. Now, I forgot how many megapixels this one is actually, but even if it's just a few megapixels bit difference in the camera, that's already one upgrade. All right, it's a faster processor. That's another upgrade. A better display. That's another upgrade. More features. Another upgrade. So, of course, I would say go with it definitely as an upgrade. Let's look at the S Pens real quick. S Pen on the Note 3. S Pen on the Note 4. Pretty much similar. The Note 4, though, has these ridges on it. So I'm assuming that's better for gripping. And the ridges go all the way around. All right, so that's a good look. Other than that, though, pretty much same looking S Pen. All right, but the Note 4 got the ridges on it. All right, so all that stuff is just a plus. Extra grip. Let me put my battery cover back on a little bit better. Y'all know we're gonna have all the cases flowing, so don't even ask. The answer is yes. All right, now next to your LG G3. Now, of course, I got this big giant case on this, so you can't really see, but the LG G3, it's hard to show you with this case, but let me see. Just looking at it, the display does look pretty vibrant. I got to play with all the settings and all that, but it's pretty much the same size as the LG G3, a little bit bigger. What else we got here? HTC M8. Yeah, way bigger than the M8. All right, so if that's what you're worried about, way bigger, but M8 has a better build to it to me. Feels better in the hand. And, of course, those speakers on the front, you can't go wrong with that. What other phones I got on deck right here? Let's see, iPhone 6. Of course, we got to look at the good old iPhone 6. Much bigger than your iPhone 6. And I have a case on this iPhone 6. Now, let's look at it next to the big iPhone 6 Plus. Because that's the main one that we're going to be comparing. This is the main heavy hitter right here. Matter of fact, just to be fair, let's pop this case off, the 6 Plus, and look at them both raw dog. Okay, so the 6 Plus looks taller. Okay, the 6 Plus is actually taller. The 6 Plus is a little bit thinner. Pretty much the same weight. Let's switch hands just to make sure. Pretty much the same weight. Now, go to the specs and look at the exact weight for yourself, but I would say they feel the same. As far as build, which one feels better in the hand? I gotta say the iPhone. The build on the iPhone feels better just holding it like this in your hand, but once you drop a case on it, the playing field is even, but it is what it is. My personal opinion, yeah, the 6 Plus has a better feel to it. Which one looks better, though? I would say the Note looks better. All right, same plastic back, even though you got aluminum around the sides now. Same plastic, leatherish look to the back. But they got rid of that stitching, which I'm glad they did. It looks better like this. What else we got on deck? Our good friend, the little iPhone 5, the little cute iPhone 5. Whatever, this one is pretty much irrelevant now. Actually, I turned mine off because I'm getting ready to sell this one. No need to keep all these extra phones on deck. We got your Galaxy S5. Okay. Bigger than the S5, but it looks better though. And I'm so glad they got rid of this cheesy fake aluminum sides. I like it better with the real aluminum. It just feels better. What else? I think that's it for the phones. Matter of fact, I got one more, of course. My favorite alarm clock. What's the name of this phone again? Y'all remember this phone? What's this called again? Oh, the OnePlus. Yeah, the OnePlus. Alright, so the OnePlus. Let's see, about the same size. The Note is a little bit bigger. The build is superior on the Note, even though this does have a little aluminum trim to it. But I would go with the Note in build quality. Alright, so that's it right there for the size comparison. Like I said, we'll do the real review. We'll get into all the features of the S Pen. We'll get into all the features of the multitasking, all the features of the camera. I got to do my camera test this weekend too. But on a scale of 1 to 10, all right, 1 to 10, bringing it straight out the box. First time actually sitting in the house and playing with it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this a major win. All right, if you got a Galaxy Note 3, now's the time to put it on Craigslist and get rid of it. I'd sell that shit immediately. You want to get yourself a Note 4. This is a win. All right, now I know y'all gonna say, okay, he didn't even do the real review yet. How's he saying it's a win? Look, it's a Galaxy Note 3, but beefed up. Everybody knows now. Y'all know, y'all watch my videos. I'm pretty much unbiased because, like I said, I'm buying all these phones out of my pocket. I'm not gonna buy a phone just to bash it. I want to have the best phone out, but just buying all these phones and using them, I can't deny it. The Note has been my favorite phone. It's been the most productive phone, and it's the phone that basically does the most, and you get you get the most for your money buying the Note. Now, of course, there's going to be some things that I don't like about it, such as the speaker on the back. You know, such as some of the build quality, such as the lag here and there, you know, with the Note 3. But with the Note 4, we're going to see how that works out. But like I was saying, if you got a Note 3, this is the next step for you. All right, if you got a Note 3 and you love that Note 3, get the Note 4. All right, now, should you get a Note 4, should you get an iPhone 6 Plus? Well, come back when I do the real review, and I'll do just like I did with the iPhone. I'm not going to do a comparison video, but I will do a lot of comparison. A lot of people didn't understand when I did the iPhone 6 Plus, and I said I'm not going to turn this into a comparison video, and yet I did do a lot of comparison. I'm not going to make it a full one-on-one, everything one-on-one, but when it comes to the important stuff, when you're getting ready to buy a phone, you want to see how that stacks up to the next phone that's, you know, comparable in that price range and in that class. So in the class of big giant phones, there's really two big heavy hitters. You got the Note series and you got the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, of course, the LG G3 is a heavy hitter also. You got the Nexus 6 coming out. That's a heavy hitter too. So it's not only those two phones. So when I do the real review, I will be comparing it to the big phones that I got, which is these two and the LG G3. I am going to get the Nexus 6 of the Nexus 6. I will get that too, and I'm going to throw that in the mix. But as right now, as far as what do I have in my hands, these are the main two heavy hitters I got. All right, the 6 Plus and the Note 3. The LG G3 is a heavy hitter. The M8 is a heavy hitter. The OnePlus, whatever, you know, call it how you see it. Even the regular iPhone 6, that's kind of a heavy hitter too. But these are the main two that we focusing on, okay? These are the big two that when you read the comments on my videos and you check out my Instagram and check out my Facebook, these are the main two that everybody want to see. So these are the two I'm going to focus on. But fresh out the box. All right, fresh out the box, Samsung Knights, stand up. This is a win. All right, this is a major win, fresh out the box. I'm already feeling it. Okay, so don't think I'm getting biased now. I'm not biased, but I'm already feeling it. I mean, what's there not to feel? It's tough. It's a tough phone. All right, so we're going to play with it. We're going to play with all the features, play with all the specs. We're going to use this as our main phone for this whole week. All right, no cheating. I might have to cheat here and there and use my M8 when I'm listening to music, but I'm going to use this as my main phone for the whole week, and we're going to see how it looks. And we'll do that real review next week. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Also, let me know what kind of cases y'all want to see. Let me know if y'all want to see the extended batteries. Let me know what y'all want to see the portable chargers. Or, you know, all the kind of stuff that's made for this phone. We're getting into everything because everybody already knows that this is going to be one of my top dogs, one of my heavy hitters. All right. So, like I said, if you got a Galaxy Note 3, Galaxy Note 4 is next on deck for you. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And of course, a special shout out to everybody rocking with the Amazon Warrior on Sunday. You already know the drill. Get your drinks ready. Oh yeah, one more thing before I get out of here. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, go eat a fucking dick. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.